I was really hoping to give light girl, sorry, clean girl makeup with this makeup, but it's giving. My face is so dark, like not dark like actually, but like not like dark, like the colors are so dark. Like just this is not a video that I thought I was going to be making, honestly. But someone commented on my last video and they asked me to make a video like a freshers guide for new students, like a freshers an AUN freshers guide. Essentially, what you would want to know if you were like going into a university for the first time, and as we all know, I go to the American University of Nigeria. So, well, even if you didn't know now, I just told you that's why I go.
You don't know, you do now. Bow wow.
Anyways, and I typed up everything I had in my head about this subject. If there's anything I forget to say in this video, I'm going to put it into the description box below. If there are any numbers, I will add it into the description box below so they are easily accessible. We're just going to get into the video. Now, everything there's nothing like bullet pointed per se. I just wrote everything I have to say in this video. Um, they don't go in any particular order, but I will try to make them go in a particular order. First thing, hostel rules, dorm rules per se, like where we live, our dorm rules, right? First things first, you have to decide between within yourself or within your parents and yourself if you want to get a three in a room or you want to get a two in a room. Now we have five female dorms, if I'm not wrong. We have AA, we have CC, we have DD, we have AK, and we have VOP. Now, AA is a freshers dorm. When you come to AUN for the first time, you get put in AA. As someone that is not in their first semester, you cannot reserve a room in dorm. It is not possible because it's for new students. Like after your first semester, you live there. This is also like immediately it's for freshmen. That's what the dorm is. Now, when it's time to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, as an old student, you retain your room if you want to, but as a new student, we have a portal on our OpenRP where we go and reserve. That's the word, reserve our rooms for the next semester. Now, if you want to get a three in a room, you either go for CC and they only do three in a room in CC. You will go for DD, and I don't know a lot of people that go to DD, or you go for I think VOP does three in a room too. And if you wanted two in a room, you go for AK, that's Aisha Kande, or you go for VOP. Now VOP has two in a room with facilities honestly just being the bathroom. And then without facilities meaning that you will not have a bathroom. I think that's what facilities means, just the bathroom. And it's only VOP that offers that. Aisha Kande that has two in a room does not offer with or without. It comes with facilities. And I'll just put the school fees across the screen or like the breakdown, basically like the difference in prices. I think I put that in my last video in the link, so I'm going to put here too so you see that. We're not allowed to have hot plates. We don't cook hot plates. We use rice cookers. Some people have hot plates. Just saying. But we're not allowed to have hot plates. We use rice cookers. If they see you with a hot plate in your room, the RD, our resident director, that's an RD. If our RD or an RA resident assistant catches you with a rice cooker, with anything other than a rice cooker in your room, meaning like a stove, gas, or like an electric cooker, they probably charge you like maybe for my 25,000 and above. Most times they don't charge you like to your actual bank account, they probably charge you to your school ID, meaning that the money like you have to pay with your school fees. A lot, that's what it is. Um Only Dom AK Aisha Kande has hot plates in our kitchenette, meaning that we're the only dom that has hot plates. We're the only dom that you can come to our dom and carry pots and fry pans and stuff like that because you can actually cook there. In other doms, I used to stay in CC if I moved to AK, and when I was CC, we could not like the kitchen it's not a kitchen, it's a kitchenette, like it's just taps and a microwave. That's all. So you take your rice cooker and you cook. Hmm? We're not allowed to stick stuff on the wall that cannot be removed. Now, I can show you a picture of my wall. There's definitely stuff there, but stick them up on I stick them on with sellotape so I can take them off. You don't want to use glue to stick anything to your wall because once you damage the wall, they charge you. If you lose your room key, they charge you. If they catch you smoking in your room, they charge you. If they catch you using incense, I feel like incense is also not allowed. They say they charge you, but they don't mind. They burn incense morning, afternoon, night, and I don't see anybody get charged. I'm just going to not say incense. 'Cause I really don't know about incense. Boys are not allowed to come into girls' dorms, and girls are allowed to go into the boys' dorms. For a particular, let's just say like you're allowed to go into the boys' dorms from like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. every Monday to Friday. The Saturday to Sunday, maybe it's like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Yeah. There's a reason boys are not allowed in girls' dorms. The first reason I heard was that they don't want a situation whereby a boy comes in and sees a hijab without her hijab. So I feel like that's a very reasonable and plausible reason as to why they're not allowed into our dorms. That's is the only reason I've heard. So just going to academics. Our grading system is low key brutal. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see that. If you don't get up to 75% of attendance for all your classes, meaning that if you attend less than 75% of your classes, you do not get to take an exam. You do not get to sit for the exam. You get an automatic F in the course seat. You're required to take 6 courses per semester, and if you have like a 3 point something GPA and you feel like you can take the pressure or you want to graduate on time, you can take an overload for 1 or 2 or 3 courses, however that goes. We don't have classes on Fridays except for like special situations where you have a lab or you have like a set class, like a scheduled class on Friday, but usually we don't just have classes on Fridays. Social life. I honestly don't feel like there's a lot to say about social life. We have things ranging from parties to concerts to homecoming that the school organizes. Then we have parties that like people throw out of school. What gets around, you hear about it. That's just how it is. AUN is very social. Like in social aspect, there's a party every Saturday. There's something for you to do every Friday. Something for you to do every Sunday. Like it's very balanced. Dress code. We have no dress code. That's it. Make sure you pack clothes that you're going to wear. Like make sure you're not packing clothes that are just going to take up space in your wardrobe or take up space in your box. Because quite frankly, you don't have money to pay for excess luggage just for you to not wear the clothes. So pack clothes you're 100% sure you're going to wear. Pack clothes for all events, for parties, for dinners, for but I promise you within the semester you can find yourself going to all these random events you've not even planned for. But the best thing you can do for yourself is to pre-plan your outfits for them. Okay, now on to transportation. To and from the airport, I have only used the school's bus one time from the airport to my school. That was the first ever time I came to AU and I did not know we could use cabs from the airport, and I used the bus because my mom was with me and my friend was with me and my friend's mom was also, we just used the bus together. They send buses from school to pick us up from the airport, right? You either do that or you go with cabs. I have a very terrible case of anxiety, so I can't use school buses because like there are a lot of people that I know, and like it's very awkward for me. So I use cabs. I have 3 cabmen that I trust. I used to have 4, but one of them I don't know if they still work in the event. So I'm just going to not include him and just give you the numbers of the 3 I know. Akin is the first one. My OG cabs I came to AUN for the first time. Hakeem and Musa, 3 of them. I trust them very much. They are 3 cabs I trust very well. Pricing wise, safety wise, everything. Trust them. Now put their numbers across the screen if you happen to need them. I also insert their rates because they're called use me cabs, meaning that they're affiliated with AUN in some type of way. So they have like a set amount that they used to carry us around. Sometimes it varies, you just have to talk to them and know what works for them. Laundry. You can definitely decide to wash in your bathroom if you want to wash, right? But we have laundry women. They charge 15 naira per item if they wash your clothes and they don't iron it. They charge 75 naira per item if they wash and iron your clothes. I have 2 laundry women that I trust. One I stay using just this semester actually. One I have known since my first year. BUKKY and Tayo. 2 laundry women I trust. I'm going to send the numbers on the screen again. If you need them, now you're watching this video in 5 years' time. I don't know if they're still in this school, but now that it's 2023 and even 2024, they are going to be there. So That's that's the yeah. Before you give out your clothes to laundry, people always make sure you count and you take pictures of your clothes. I feel like taking pictures is very effective. Count your clothes so you know. I've never had anything missing before ever. I've never had any piece of clothing missing since I started doing laundry with them. So I know that they're trustworthy in the aspect. But I've had money missing, not from my laundry woman, from my laundry woman's girl that used to work under her. I had money in one of my clothes and she washed it and she returned that my money was no longer there. So I have to say, check your pockets for your money so you don't get your money stolen. Because I promise you, your money don't get to come back with that clothes. I if I need things on the market, I you can definitely send the cabman. That would cost you about ranging from like 2K to 4K to send a cabman, depending on how far he's going. Is he going to the metal market? Is he going to Yola market? Depending. But I send Bookie, my laundry woman. She goes to the market for me. The charge is not extreme. Like you could pay her 500 and she doesn't even ask for a charge. She just does it out of the goodness of her heart. It's just a good heart. Now we have a cafeteria and we have a coffee shop. They are inside the same place. The cafeteria used to have I don't know what happened, but now we don't use the coffee shop, the actual place as designated coffee shop. They moved to the second part of the cafe. So now the coffee shop is in the cafeteria. The cafe obviously they sell food, but in the coffee shop you get things like cake, you get pastries, you don't get coffee though. You get soda, you get water, you don't get coffee. Sorry. Now in the coffee shop, at the coffee shop, rather, you use your school ID card to swipe. That's how you get food. You use your ID card and you put it in front of it scans your barcode basically. That works. Every meal you can either like choose a three meal a day, 2 meal a day, or 1 meal a day, depending on what you're feeling like. I personally think that car food is not nice, so I do 1 meal a day and I use my money to buy food for the rest of the day. Now, every swipe is like 1,350 as of now. When I went to AUN, it was like 700 or 800, but like they increased our school fees to increase like the amount of food that we get. You can definitely do 3 meals a day if that's your speed. But I don't know, just do two to be safe, to taste the food and like figure, oh, I like it, I don't like it, then you increase or you reduce according to your taste. We also have it's a place called Grab and Go. They sell pastry, soda, water. Usually people go there like in between classes to get a snack. If you have a class in the library, it just makes more sense to take your own money, personal money that has no limitations unless you're broke and go to Grab and Go and get something. It's the art and science building. When you do go to A when I get a tour, you know art and science building. Just it's close to the library and we have classes at science building too. So it's very convenient, like after your class or before your class, you just stop by, get water, whatever. That's why it's in a school building. Now, they take cash or card, they don't take transfer. But be cash ready because their POS is always spot. Okay, and then there's some places that I get food from outside of school when I cannot eat school food because, like I said, school food is I can't say that one here. School food is not that nice. Now, the places I buy food from, I'm going to put their names and their numbers on the screen. So first, this home taste, there's chicken cottage, this Damada Munchies, this food court, tasty delight, and 543 restaurants. These are the places I order from. There are definitely more places that you get to explore for yourself, but I'm done exploring, and these are the places I like. So I'm only going to give you places I like. Come on now. Then, and I think they all close by 9. I think food court closes by like 10, and they all like offer delivery to AUN. So that's nice. AUN students also tend to have businesses too, food businesses too. There's Child bites is all I can think about actually right now that because they sling delight. Most of them don't have names. Like you just know like they sell these. Some people sell corn dogs, cinnamon rolls, donuts. They vary, right? But like I said, as a fresher, they come to you. You're not even going to have to go and look for them. They're going to come to you and advertise their business. You're going to find them. Don't worry. We also have Marketplace Fridays where people come out. Like people mostly sell food, but it's really just for AUN entrepreneurs, people that have businesses to come out and like show what they have and sell what they have. So yes, like Marketplace Friday is really about selling what you have, food, jewelry, lip gloss, whatever you have, but it's just mostly food. Then there are also places you could go to eat at, if you go on dates at, and you could have a rider get you food from. Like they don't deliver, they don't offer delivery, but you could definitely like have them get it ready, then you send the rider to pick it. I'm going to put the normal rider across the screen. This is the rider I use, and I trust I'm not giving you anybody I have never used before. I have every single thing I'm putting here, I have used firsthand. I know all of them. This rider is the only rider I use to order stuff and have him pick it up. Places you could go to eat at, you could go to Cravings. It's not really food, it's just ice cream planet, although I think they've closed down. So Cravings, you have Jabama, that's AUN Hotel, you have the Clubhouse, La Rosa, Fastness Cinemas, Wetlands. But the places you can order food from, Jabama, La Rosa, Cravings. Honestly, if you wanted anything from one of any of these places, Wetlands Park is not a place for you to send a rider to pick stuff up. So a place you could go to for like a date, whatever, but like you can't send anybody because they don't sell food, they pack. Okay. Things I feel like you need to buy when you get to like things I feel like you need when you're coming to UN. Usually people usually just buy these in your like I don't think the way you're going to transport these things from your house and not pay over 100,000 excess to gauge. Now, a fridge. If you plan to cook or you plan to buy food, I think you need a fridge. I have a fridge. I have a mini fridge. It's not mini, but it's a small is it Thermocool? Hey, I can't remember the brand, but just a small fridge has a few compartments. I put my food that I buy that I can't eat, finish eating at the moment, or food I cook. A clothes hanger if you plan to wash. A panty hanger because you're definitely going to wash your underwear. You need that. And provisions if you want, if that's your speed, like milk, Milo, cereal, stuff like that. If that's your speed, get it. Indomie, Capri Sun, stuff like that. Honestly, in AUN, that's everybody's speed. Because by the time your account is reading zero, it's going to become your speed by force. Our rooms are clean, and these are now. I'm going to read off. Now I'm going to read off just random facts. Well, not facts, just random things that really don't have any place where I could have put them. Like I feel like you want to know. Our rooms are cleaned every Saturday. We have cleaners that clean our rooms every single Saturday. We have salons that we go to get our hair, toes, nails done, pedicures, stuff like that. I would also insert the price list if I still have it. I think I took a picture once. If I have it, have a campus store. At the campus store, honestly, it's just a place where we go to buy stuff, right? You have a designated amount of money that is in your school that you pay with your school fees that is just for the campus store. But the reality is that I'm not your admission officer. So I'm not going to start talking about these things because the person that admitted you should be able to tell you these things. I don't know how to break down the campus store things, but they definitely know how to do that. So they'll do that for you. Now this is just general advice. They're going to target you as a fresher because freshers always have money that they don't know what to do with. So people always use like people that have businesses usually target freshers. Now you don't want to buy everything they advertise to you. That's the first thing. You don't want to like they're going to come knocking on your door, and I know this for a fact. They're going to come knocking on your door. Oh, are you interested in jewelry? Are you interested in clothes? Are you interested in this type of food? Blah blah. Please don't buy everything. I beg. Save your money. I'm not saying save for a rainy day. I mean keep your money because one day you're going to need it more than the day that you thought you needed it. So just keep your money safe. Don't be spending up and down because freshers always have an unreasonable amount of money in their possession in their first semester. And after your first semester, you're just going to start seeing shit that you don't even understand. Now, you can leave school at any time except after 10. Like, you can leave school from any time. After 10, they lock the gate. You can't leave school after 10. If you come back out, like, from wherever you went to before 6 o'clock, a cabman cannot drop you at your dorm, like at the door of your dorm. You have to walk from the gate all the way back to school. And that's like a 30 minutes trip. Like a 15 minutes walk, which is not that bad, honestly. But yeah. So if you come back after 6, the cabman can drop you at your door. Those are just the rules. I'm just telling you how it works. Now, I really feel like AUN is a fun experience because like, it's such a balance, like the social life and the academic life. Everything is balanced, in my opinion. So yeah, I feel like that's what makes it fun. The balance is what makes it fun. If I missed anything in this video, like I said at the beginning, I will add it in the description box below, or you could message me at sorry, or you can message me on Instagram at Mind. I'll definitely reply you and I'll feel in anything you need, any question you have, you could just shoot if I did not touch on the subject in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Like and subscribe is free. I always forget to say this in my outro. I don't know why.